Belly Dance in 30 Days. I'm Anastasia Grace. Today we're going to talk about shimmies. Everybody's favorite move in belly dance are the shimmies. We're going to talk about two different shimmies today. We have the Egyptian shimmy and the Turkish shimmy. I'll break down each one of them, talk about why they're a little bit different. We'll practice and we'll even throw it to some music. All right, let's get started. The Egyptian shimmy. The Egyptian shimmy is also sometimes known as a knee shimmy because it's the knee movement that makes everything shimmy. Now in the Egyptian culture, it's the shaking of the belly that you want to get. So if your belly starts to wobble with your shimmies, you're doing excellent. That's exactly what we want. So let's start with our stance. We are forward a little bit on our toes. Our weight is forward. Again, we're engaged here, lifted, rolled back. And just start with a gentle knee after knee. Okay? Now be careful when you do your knees, you don't lock your knee in the back. Locking your knee could give you some knee problems, or it might also hurt your back. So you want to keep it nice and soft in the knee. Don't lock. Keep yourself engaged. Good. A little faster. Make them smaller, faster, and fast. Keep going. You're doing great. If this is as fast as you want to go, that's fine. If you want to keep going, take it as fast as you can and give yourself a little bit of a shimmy. You feel yourself jiggling here? That's okay. All right. Give your knees a little, your legs a little shake out. All right, let's do a one-legged shimmy. So we've taken this stance before. We've talked about this in a couple of our different videos. You have your weight on one leg. There's barely any weight over here. It's just there to support you, and your hip is out a little bit. And now let's shimmy with our standing legs. So we'll start small, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and faster, faster, faster. All right, good. Get that shimmy going as fast as you can. Let's try the other side, shall we? All right, forward and back. Remember, don't lock your knee. Don't lock your knee. And shimmy. And try to shift weight while shimmy. When you're in the middle, you'll have maybe both legs might do your shimmy in both legs. And then as you move over, you would just do the one. Both legs, shift over, just the one. Both legs, shift over. Just if you got both of them going when you're in this position, that's okay too. That just gives you a little extra jiggle in here, and that's one way to do it as well. All right, good. Shake it out. Let's talk about the Turkish shimmy. Now the Turkish shimmy, also known as a hip shimmy. In the Turkish culture, many belly dancers dance with very high heels. So because of that, their knees are very bent when they do their shimmies. You don't have to be in heels to do this, but this is why it's a little bit different in the Turkish culture because they dance differently. So for here, you will soften. You want a nice soften. Your feet are firmly planted. You're not forward like you are in the Egyptian shimmy. You're more rooted on your heels, so your weight is back there. And you're going to start with your hips. And your hips just go up. And as it goes up, you'll squeeze. So very similar to what we learned in our hip bumps. And your hips go up and down. Up and down. And as you're doing this, your head doesn't go with it, right? You're not going up and down like this. It's just very knees soft and hips move. All right, let's make that a little faster. Keep your core engaged. Don't forget to breathe. And faster. And faster. And get your shimmy on. All right, good. You can, of course, do the same thing with that kind of shimmy that we did with our Egyptian shimmy to sides, forwards, and back. You can do all sorts of things with that. Let's go over to the side. Got our knees bent, and we're going with our hips. So we start off kind of slow. And now let's go faster. Good, let's keep that going over to the other side. Excellent, one more time to the other side. And to the side. Back to center. And relax. Great job, you just did some shimmies. Let's go ahead and practice to some music. All right, let's start with our Egyptian. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, shimmy. Turkish. An Egyptian. Straighten out, nice and tall. Turkish, hips. To the side. Egyptian. Turkish. To the other side. Turkish. Egyptian. Turkish. Egyptian. Back to center. Egyptian. Turkish. All right. Great job. All right, great job working through those shimmies. Keep on practicing. Don't forget to like, drop me a couple comments, see how things are going, and I'll see you tomorrow.